Hey guys, and welcome to the next episode of going through each AFL club's best 22 for 2024. And today we're looking at the Hawthorn Footy Club, who had a decent 2023 season, showed plenty of improvement despite falling down the ladder a little bit, and they'll be looking to go to the next level again in 2024 with their young side. We'll start with the back line. Hardwick, Blank, Impey, Weddle, Sicily, Amon. It's a decent defence, clearly lacking a bit of tall timber down there to play on the big key forwards. Blank is an emerging young defender. They'll be hoping he gets to the next level. They've got guys like Grange Barras, who misses out on this side, who could come in and fill that role, and they'll be looking for those guys to improve significantly, as there's a fair bit of lack in depth in that aspect. Their small backline is pretty solid. Impey and Amon, two experienced, strong players. Sicily obviously can play as a key defender, but he's probably better as that sort of third intercepting type. Obviously one of the best defenders in the competition, All-Australian in 2023, should have been in 2022. One of the best defenders in the comp. Josh Weddle, an emerging young star, and Blake Hardwick, a very solid, does the job week in, week out defender. The midfield, Josh Ward. I've got Giath pushing onto the wing with Amon going back to halfback. I reckon that's probably the way they'll go. Newcomb, Warple, Day, and Reeves in the midfield. Reeves is a ruck. Warple, Day, Newcomb. That's a very strong young midfield. They're probably their young midfield is probably their best strength. Really emerged in 2023, and if they could go to another level, especially Newcomb and Day, those are the two absolute young stars. If they can go to another level in 2024, which Hawthorn would very much be hoping, that could go a long way to their success. Josh Ward's another one, high pick from a couple of years ago. If he can go to the next level, I expect he'll play a little bit more inside. I've got him named on the wing here. Probably play a little bit more inside mid. We'll have to wait and see. Another youngster coming through, and they've also got Nash there on the bench. Big-bodied midfielder, so it's a pretty solid midfield coming along nicely. And the forward line, which we'll look at now, quite a few changes to the forward line, lots of inclusions. Moore, high half forward, McDonald as well, a couple of youngsters coming along very nicely. Dylan Moore has been one of the better high half forwards in the competition for a couple of seasons now. Mitch Lewis, one of the emerging key forwards in the competition. If he can have a full season on the park, I suspect he'd get pretty close to that Coleman medal. Definitely in the top end of the goal kicking. Very good key forward. Luke Bruce just keeps getting it done. Chol, who they brought over from the Suns, he'll be definitely in the side. A big mix-up to their forward line with obviously Ryan and Kaczynski moving out, and they've brought in Mabiol Chol, who they think is an improvement, and I'd probably agree at this stage, but we'll have to wait and see there. And obviously Jack Ginnivan, who they've brought across from the Pies, will go into that side as a small forward. They've also brought Jack Gunston back, and he'll bring in some experience there. Plays that third tall forward with Lewis and Chol, and Nick Watson, who they've drafted, is a very exciting small forward prospect. So that forward line all of a sudden is looking pretty dangerous. I especially like their small forward line with not Lewis, obviously, Watson and Ginnivan, with Moore also, and McDonald. That's a pretty exciting small forward line coming along, and if they can work around Lewis and Chol, it's pretty exciting for Hawks fans. And on the bench, Nash, Watson, and Gunston have touched on. Scrimshaw as well. Had a bit of a down 2023 season. He'd be hoping to cement his spot back in the lineup, and he'll work in tandem. Again, another one of those sort of third key defenders, along with Sicily, intercepting that back line. So he's be hoping to have a strong season. So yeah, that's my Hawthorn 2022. Hawthorn 22 for 2024. It's a decent young side. Obviously, probably won't be at the top end of the ladder just quite yet, but definitely some exciting signs. And they've got a fair bit of depth now because there's quite a few names I could have included in this side, which I have not. Comes to mind, McGuinness is obviously one. Cam McKenzie is another. Obviously got Chad Wingard, who'll be injured for the first part of the year. He can come back in and add to that small forward line. So there's some promising signs there for the Hawks. Let me know if you think I've left anyone out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and tune in next time as we look at the Melbourne Footy Club. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.